Hello everybody and welcome to JGod Gaming. Today's video is all about the M2 Carbine giving you the best class setup for the weapon. Recently it did get a buff to its fire rate, so now it's better than it was before. I did a video on this recently, but I want to give you the update, especially since it did get a buff to its fire rate and now it's faster than it was ever before. And it kind of makes it unfair if you can actually just land your shots. I'm going to talk about a little bit about the class setup, and then I'm going to dive into some commentary, walk you through kind of my thoughts as I use the weapon, and focus on a specific aspect that some of my subscribers have been asking about. If you do enjoy the video at any point, remember to hit that like button, and if you think this is the type of content you'd like to enjoy on a regular basis, make sure you subscribe with those post notifications on so you don't miss a future video. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the best class setup in my opinion. So if you're not running infantry, you're only going to have 3 attachments. And for this weapon, after the update, I think it really only needs 2 attachments. And then the third one is kind of optional depending on where your skill level it is at being accurate within the game. So the first attachment is going to be that extended mags. Boosting it from 15 to 22 is a significant difference when you need to hit people at range. As far as the next attachment goes, it's got to be high caliber. And the main advantage with high caliber is if you're able to hit those headshots, you're going to reduce your time to kill significantly. It's going to take it from 3 shots to 2 and 4 shots to 3 depending on that range. But that's a huge difference. That reduces the time to kill by around 50%, and then all the way is 30% at that further ranges, 33% to be more accurate. So that's the main 2 I chose. The third one I'm running in this actual gameplay that you're going to see is rapid fire. So with rapid fire, it helps to boost on top of the boost that it already got. But some other ones I would recommend are a reflex sight if you do not like the iron sights, which that's completely fine. Or if you have trouble with the recoil, actually having that rapid fire, it felt like it had way more recoil. So maybe you want to run a grip, be a little bit more accurate, and you can land those shots. So those are the kind of recommendations I would make. For sure, extended mags, high caliber. The third one optional with rapid fire, reflex sight, or a grip. Again, it's at this point that I'm going to get into the commentary. So if you enjoyed the video so far, remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn those notifications on. For this specific commentary, what I wanted to focus on was the mini map. Because, like I said, my subscribers have been asking, some of them in particular, have a little bit of issue of knowing where people are at based off where your teammates are, and how can you kind of predict without having a huge recon in the air. Even though there's a recon in the air at this point, you kind of got to reposition and know where people are. So I'm not going for tags, so if you're going to call me out for not playing the objective, that's perfectly fine. But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to focus on one element, and I happen to be doing it while I was playing in kill confirmed. So right here I'm moving around, I'm just listening for audio cues. I can see teammates are in front of me. There should be someone behind me at mid and over in this left sideways by on the other side of the spawn. So right here you can see where my teammates are. There's only 2 of them, so they're either dead or not spawning in, or we're low. So they're spawning in people, and it looks like the people are rotating to our main spawn. There's a couple they just killed, so now they should all be on the left side of the map or mid map on that right side. So right here I go and peek, I see a guy, I'm ready, pre-aiming, and then I go ahead and melt him real quick. I'm already on a 10 streak at this point. Haven't really confirmed any tags, but I do keep the recons and counter recons going, so I am helping my teammates that way. I can see this guy pushing up on the left side on my team, and then my teammates are pushing from behind me at this point. And then so I know all the enemies are either going to be in this back right corner, and that's pretty much where they're going to be, in this back right corner. So when I rotate over here, I already know the guy's right there. And I can see the other guy popping up on the mini map. He's in this left corner on the way I'm facing towards the right side. You can see he's right over here on the other side of this wall. So I can see where the mini map's popping these people up. I can see where my teammates are. We are looking like we're about to cross mid map, so the spawns might flip. And you just seen that they did flip right there. So that's kind of how you can see it up to date on the minute. You can see the teammates, they push right past that midpoint. And then there's still someone in the back of our spawn now, so maybe he was just a straggler while the spawns flip. So I'm already pre-aiming this doorway, knowing that that's a hot spot where people want to come in. I'm a little bit far set back because I know my gun is a little bit stronger in this area. So I come back around over here, I'm looking at where people are. It looks like these guys pushed through into our spawn, and I'm just trying to get a better angle on them. So I'm not sure if the guy went upstairs, but then I came around and I just snapped on that guy, so it was pretty easy. I'm trying to get away from this area. I want to see exactly where the guy's at. And apparently he was upstairs. My teammate just killed him. Looks like this back area is completely clear. I can see my teammates near the building, just to the behind me, and then it looks like I'm rotating all the way around. So again, I'm just playing slow, rotating slowly, not playing fast, not going for high kill gameplay, just playing smart with the information that's given to me. So I can see my teammates are still spawning behind me. I do have a teammate pushed up a little bit. right up mid, and then I go ahead and protect him right there. I don't know where the other guy came from. He just happened to walk that way, going for an easy kill on my teammate, and I took the guy out. So now it looks like a lot of people are mid and the right side. It looks like we had lost all map control except for one guy in their spawn. So I got to kind of watch that a little bit closely. It looks like he's pushing deep around the right side right now. And it looks like he just went through their spawn. And he's actually killing people, which is really good. Very hard to find teammates that can do that much. So right here, I know that the guys should be coming out. They're either going to run out directly in front of me. It looks like spawns just flipped. So now I got to go over here and clean up whatever's left. Like I said in the beginning, this is not a fast gameplay by any means. I'm focused purely on the mini-map. So right here, it looks like the spawns flipped again. My teammate shot at me for whatever reason. We were able to steal that care package, and now we're pushing kind of as a front. Feel like the teammates are at mid-map. Kind of, you can see he's firing his weapon. He's getting a gunfight. This guy's over here. I saw him with the shotgun, so I back up because you got to play smart. Play the ranges. I saw the guy immediately. As soon as I knew he had a shotgun, I ran as far as I could because I want to get out of that one-shot kill potential because I don't want to die by that. I want to put myself in advantage with the weapon I'm using. So obviously with this weapon, it's going to excel at short, medium, long range. Obviously the short range, but not really short because then the shotgun's going to dominate you there, SMGs. Just because the rate of fire is a little bit faster, you can take on some people at those closer hipfire ranges. The hipfire box is not so large. The actual crosshairs are pretty reasonable size for this weapon. So right here, I'm just peeking that right side. I see some tags laying over there, and it doesn't look like anyone's grabbed them. And sometimes people use those to bait, and that's a smart way to play. I can see my teammates looking at that sight line. They're kind of pushing around the left side, but then I can hear some stuff, and I see this guy popping up on the mini-map. So I just waited out, see if they're going to run out. I don't fire right away because I wanted to see if the other guy was going to run with them. A lot of times you can catch people off guard. If they run out, they're not getting shot, then the person doesn't even check that corner. They run out right behind them. I felt like there was 2 or 3 people going to run out of that building, so I kind of waited a little bit and then I fired. So you got to play a little bit smart. Spawn splits again, and then now I'm over here peeking this left side because I know they're going to be running over here. There's a tag behind me. I left that tag as kind of as bait. Like I said, I'm not going for tag record or anything like that. Just playing smart where these people are coming from. So right here, I know the guy's coming around. I have armored on, so it's not going to help right here. I got protected by the nade. It was really close, but I still kind of avoided it, so it wasn't a huge issue there. So now I'm rotating around. I do have forage on because with the ammo capacity as small as it is, you do run out of ammo pretty quickly. I was able to snap on this guy. He has a fully auto weapon, and I just absolutely melt him. I call my recon again, sets it up for a counter recon, and it looks like they're spawning in this back left corner. So now I'm just waiting. I seen the guy, he ran up mid. So he's right there. He kind of turned, almost got me, and now I got to reposition, thinking they're going to run this way. So I got to watch that mini-map, and I'm in their spawn right now. The spawns have not flipped. This is a hard contested spawn area, and they're spawning just to the left of me. But it looks like they're all pushing towards mid-map, so I'm not actually getting engagement. I seen one peek over this side. You can see him on the mini-map. He's actually on this right-hand side. It went towards mid-map, and then this guy, I'm able to catch him from behind. I missed my shots just because for whatever reason I couldn't land him. And then I got repositioned. That guy has a shotgun. Can't engage that. I do get shot in the back, and now I'm just rotating around. I didn't even realize that I was playing kill confirmed, like normal kill confirmed, until the match ended because I'd been playing ground war mosh pit right before this, and I had played kill confirmed, so I was thinking the score was going to go up to 85. So that's another reason why I was playing even slower. I was like, oh, I'm getting close to my V2 rocket. That'd be cool to get it just by paying attention to map control. And right here, I can kind of hear the guy as he comes around, and then I just reposition, take him out. So again, right here, I'm just kind of pre-aiming. It looks like the match is going to end. I end up going 21-0, just pre-aiming. It looks like the spawns are on the other side of the map, so it's going to be a little too far for me to catch those. So I go ahead and kind of rotate around this way, and that's pretty much going to be the gameplay. If you did enjoy it anyway, remember to hit the like button. I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comments section if you felt that this kind of video was helpful. I know I kind of talked a lot, but focused primarily on the mini-map, so hopefully that cleared some things up. If you need additional questions, go ahead and make sure you leave those down below. And then if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn those post notifications on. This is the kind of content I do on a regular basis, best class setup, updates, and then commentary over the entire video where I kind of walk you through my thought process. So thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.